In this video, we will learn about perimeter of a figure. Bhola's farm has had a very good crop this time. He thought he would come back the next day and harvest his crop. The next day, when Bhola reached his farm, he saw that mice had created a havoc there. Those mice were eating Bhola's tomatoes with great interest. Bhola drove the mice away and thought that he would make a barbed wire fence around his farm. He immediately brought the barbed wire from the market. Initially, Bhola made a fence for that part of the field in which tomatoes and pumpkins were sown. If tomatoes and pumpkins have been cultivated in these types of squares and rectangle shapes, can you answer how many meters of wire has Bhola used to make a fence around tomatoes and pumpkins? To estimate the length of the wire used in a fence, we need to find the perimeter of that place. Tomatoes are cultivated in a square-sized area, with each side being 5 meters in length. And because all the sides of the square are of equal length, the size of a square-shaped fence will be 4 times the length of the side. In this way, Bhola used 4 times 5 or 20 meters long wire to make a square-shaped fence. The rectangle-shaped fence is 12 meters in length and the width is 6 meters. Every rectangle has 2 long edges and 2 wide edges. In this way, the size of this rectangular fence will be arrived at by adding 12 and 6 with 12 and 6 again. That is 36 meters. Children, if Bhola has sowed carrots in this plot, can you answer how many meters of wire would Bhola have to use to make a fence around it? If you want, you can find a solution by stopping the video. This plot is triangular shaped. Therefore, to find the perimeter of its fence, we only have to add the length of its edges. In this way, to fence this plot, Bhola needs to add the sides 6, 10 and 8. Therefore, he needs a 24-meter long wire. Bhola finally put up a barbed wire fence around his farm, and those mice never bothered Bhola again. Children, in this video, we learned about perimeter of a figure. In the next video, we will learn more about it by using some interesting examples. Hello children! In the last video, we learned about the perimeter of a figure. In this video, we will learn more about it by some interesting examples. Bannu has started selling designer bedsheets along with saris. Bannu thought,
why don't I put beautiful laces on the edges of these sheets?
So, she bought a 14 meters long lace from the market.
All the sheets I have are 5 meters in length, but they are of different widths. Now, on which of these bed sheets should I put this 14-meter long lace so that it's neither too less nor any extra lace is left behind?
Bannu thought,
the total length of this lace is 14 meters, and if I want to apply this lace on all sides of the sheet, then the perimeter of the sheet will be equal to the length of the lace required. The sheet is rectangular in shape, so in order to find its perimeter, I will need to add the width to the length and then add the width to the length once more. In other words, its perimeter will be 2 times the length plus 2 times the width. The length of the sheet is 5 meters. Let me write it here in place of the length. Now, if I subtract twice this length from the perimeter, I will get 2 times of the width. In this way, 2 times of the width will be 10. If I subtract 10 from 14, I will get 4 meters. Oh wow! The width of the sheet is half of 4 meters. That is 2 meters.
Banno quickly put laces on the edges of the bedsheet having a 2-meter width. Banno's bedsheets rose to fame in the market. Now, Banno has to sell tablecloth. If Banno has bought a 16-meter long lace, can you find the length of the edges of the square-shaped tablecloth that Banno can put it on? If you want, you can stop the video and find the answer. All sides of the square are of the same length. So, to find the perimeter of a square shape, we can simply multiply the length of any one of its edges by 4. The length of Banno's lace is 16 meters. It is exactly equal to the perimeter of a square-shaped tablecloth. In other words, 4 times the length of one side of the tablecloth is equal to 16 meters. Therefore, the length of one side will be 16 divided by 4. That is 4 meters. Banno's shop started doing phenomenal business. So Babban also started helping her. Children, in this video we learned more about perimeter of a figure by some interesting examples. In the next video, we will look at some of the misconceptions related to this. Hello children! In the previous video, we learned more about perimeter of a figure by some interesting examples. In this video, we will see some of the misconceptions relating to this. Both Bhola and Bunny have taken part in a race.
Bhola, I will run 1 round around this square-shaped tank, and you will run 1 round around this rectangle-shaped tank. Whoever completes 1 round of this tank first will win.
Bunny told Bhola. Bhola agreed and the competition started. Both Bunny and Bhola started running very fast. Bunny circled this tank before Bhola.
I won! I won!
Bunny danced excitedly.
Your tank was square-shaped and my tank was rectangular-shaped. And because the perimeter of a rectangular figure is more than that of a square-shaped figure, I traveled more distance compared to you, so it took me longer.
Bhola told Bunny. Bunny heard this and started laughing.
No, Bhola. It does not necessarily mean that the perimeter of a rectangle is always greater than the perimeter of a square. We both circled our own tanks, so the distance we covered would be equal to the perimeter of those tanks. Let us calculate the perimeter of these 2 tanks. Let's find out. Then you will know that both of us have covered exactly the same distance. Let's see, Bhola. The size of the side of my square-shaped tank is 5 meters. So, the perimeter of the square-shaped tank will be 5 multiplied by 4. That is 20 meters.
And the length of your rectangle-shaped tank is 6 meters and the width is 4 meters. So, the rectangular tank will have the perimeter of 6 plus 6 plus 4 plus 4 or 20 meters. Thus, the perimeter of these two tanks are exactly the same. In other words, we both have covered the same distance. Now, do you agree that I have won?
Bunny asked Bhola.
Yes, I understand, Bunny. In celebration of your victory, let us go to eat ice cream at Babban's ice cream stall.
So Bhola and Bunny, both friends, went to eat ice cream. Children, in this video we have seen some misconceptions related to perimeter of a figure.